Hello, all my fellow Gemini friends. This is Maxine Taylor with our astrological forecast for January 2025. And I've been looking ahead, and I'm going to be sharing all kinds of information with you and everybody else during the coming year because things are getting ready to uh, happen. That's a good word. Um, and I'm encouraging everybody to be very clear on what their gifts and talents are and use them in their work, in their volunteer work, uh, their careers, um, because we need all the light we can get. So if you are an astrologer, a card reader, a psychic, a twin flame to somebody, if you are a healer, uh, anything in the light, sharpen it, get ready to apply it, to use it, uh, and just share it to lift our planet. And you'll know when. I'm just sharing with you now. Um, because we can share very clearly, very much now, because two of the planets involved with action are retrograde and nothing has been moving forward. Or if it's moved forward, it's in a snail's pace. We know that. So, Jupiter, the great benefic, it rules money, it rules truth, it rules expansion, it rules joviality. Uh, it yes, and as I mentioned, it rules money, but it has been retrograde, and it's in your first house. And instead of being joyful, you might have found yourself being sardonic because it's not functioning at its highest and best level when it is retrograde, but it's preparing to express itself. So, next month, February, Jupiter's going to go direct. So is Mars, Saturn. I think Saturn's always retro. I'm kidding, of course. Mars is action. Mars is war. Mars is passion. And when it's retrograde, it just floats like it's on a raft in a calm sea. Nothing is happening. It's just don't ask it to do anything. It's not doing it. However, next month, it too is going direct. And so these two, the warrior and the philosopher, because Jupiter is in Gemini, it will share what it knows. So if you have Jupiter in Gemini in your birth chart, get ready to share your poetry, your writing, your ideas. Okay? It is time to step up and get hold of the reins. So if you are any type of healer, an astrologer, um, a psychic, anything that you can take to the next highest level just for your own use so that you can help lift our planet. And if I have not helped you find your life's mission, just go to my website, MaxineTaylor.com. If I have not gotten a forecast for you, same place. If you have questions about what I do when I train people, call me I would be delighted to speak with you, and you can see if it fits. It's kind of like a mentoring, an active mentoring program. So, MaxineTaylor.com. I'd be happy to speak with you. All right, so let's talk about what's going on. Well, the yellow planet, the sun, the giver of life. This is the center of life in the chart. It has been in your eighth house of secrets. And the sun also rules the ego. And so your ego is in the process of transforming till on the 19th. The sun moves into the ninth house, and you see the big picture. You might decide to go back to school or travel far away from a home base or teach. Um, but you're seeing the options that you have clearly. And also during the month, both Jupiter and Mars will go direct. And you'll know when Mars goes direct because it feels like everything just moved into gear. Okay? The sun is in the eighth house of transformation and other people's money. Do people owe you money? Do you owe them money? Get it cleared up if you possibly can. Um, Mercury, what we think about and talk about, it's not an action planet, but it is an idea planet. And so your thoughts are changing over this next month. When Mercury moves into your ninth house with the sun and with Venus, you're going to be able to express your ideas beautifully, and that will be at the end of January. Now, Venus, the planet of love, is also in that ninth house, but not for long, because on the third, it moves into your 10th house of leadership. And Venus is beauty, Venus is love. And that is what your public image is. So if you would like to take on some sort of voluntary program or any career that deals with beauty, with love, uh, backed by truth, this would be a wonderful time to do it when everything goes direct. And they're both Jupiter and Mars don't go direct on the same day, but they do go direct next month. And that means you'll see commerce and industry moving forward. You'll see opportunities for yourself as well. Super. Take one. Accept one if you possibly can. So I want to share the lunation with you also. The full moon is on the 13th of the month, and it's in the second house of money. And so, even though Mars is retrograde in that second house, meaning no money forthcoming or slowing down of money forthcoming, this full moon is going to help it along. And of course, when Jupiter goes direct in February, even though it's not in your second house, it will give you optimism and hope and all the good stuff, which means you'll be making more money or receiving more money. On the 29th of the month, we have a new moon, and that's when things start moving again. It's in your ninth house of the big picture. Now, Venus will be in your 10th house of leadership. And I want you to seriously think about moving into a leadership position because it was offered to you perhaps, but with Venus in that ninth house, you're ready to go for it. So remember when Mercury's retrograde, when Mars is retrograde, all that stuff, just don't start a new job when Mercury's retrograde unless you want a short-term job. And that'll be great. And then you can take the money and run. Okay? And if you have questions, call me. So may the stars shine brightly on you. You can tell I'm just wired, ready to go. And if you are ready to go and are wired and are tripping over your words like I am, I understand perfectly. We are excited. We are excited about our next step. And it's after Jupiter and Mars go direct, within a month, in other words. So, till next month, may the stars shine brightly on you and yours. Bye for now.